Okay. Sound is on. Camera's on. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
You're supposed to say I stay ready.
Ready if you are ready.
That's what
You're
you
not
always
gonna say that because you guys are never ready.
No, but it's I stay ready. You always ready.
I'd be lying.
But you stay ready, not
I used to, but now you guys threw me off my game. So now I'm saying if I'm never ready. I just be shooting off the hips, but
oh man. Wait, when was the last time you dropped the last episode?
Yeah, like 4 weeks ago. So it was a long time ago.
That was
A pod.
that was even the
Hey, pod, started.
It's almost 2 months.
2 months.
The card
Big
therapy
2 months.
is
Yeah, card therapy.
You tell me, when was the last time you dropped something?
No, I said when was the last time you dropped the pod?
Hey man, we're recording, my guy.
That okay.
You know?
I'll probably say
You know?
it, but I forgot. No, I ain't shy.
How? What you feel like?
That's a bit
You got
sus.
more to look at.
That's a bit sus, cheat. That's a bit sus.
We are born about so when you do it, it's fine. But when someone else does it to show what you do,
Because
then it's an issue.
you just so good
When's that way back?
Yeah?
When's that way back?
I don't have it on camera.
Fair enough.
Ah man. Yeah.
sensitive to like topics around your sexuality.
Nah.
You see, are you sure?
Nah, I'm not.
So like if I said to you, you look like this is gonna be mad sus, just FYI. Mangati Gwena, you look like you know how to suck a good dick. Would that offend you?
I mean,
Oh, question. Do you guys think that being out, right, and usually you receive for the most part, right?
yeah.
Do you feel like you'd be good at
No,
giving?
no,
Since you know who to funa?
no,
Yeah.
No.
no.
Well, you know what to do. Yes, you know what to
The
do.
point is, I wouldn't want to find out. So that's
No, that's not the point you're making. Now.
No.
The point is
that is the
you
point.
know who to funa. You know what works for
That
you.
is
right?
the point. I don't want to find out.
Because I feel like
I don't want to find out.
like all things are the same.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm a sensitivities. I have fun.
I don't
You know,
wanna
I say calm down. Then you know, you know what I mean.
Aye.
So do you guys?
We don't know
figure,
what you mean.
Do you think that? I feel like you, as a father, who wouldn't be good at sucking dick, cause we are as good as same way. It's easy for Amatege to like give head to Amatege, cause they know where to go and what to look for.
Back in 2012, I think it was. Yeah. That one, the example, Yako makes sense. It cannot make sense, but
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
It's
It's the fact that it makes sense, man. Go over, you see, and I
was a big no.
You see, you said Suleiman. She was like,
no, he has
Nah. But I said I don't want to find out. I wouldn't want to find out.
no, I don't want to find out also. But the conversation is,
We not having
logically
that
speaking,
conversation.
it would be, ungaz. So,
Wait, would you be good at it?
well, if I were like gay or something, definitely. Because you know what you ask, which is isha to 7 zaranjan. We ask when we say, we are asking to know my team to find a. So, logically speaking, it makes just
no,
common sense.
but, Iman, no, Iman.
You're in a practical. Easy take up.
You see me? It's uncomfortable. It's like,
No.
thank God the Baba because I can see it's hurting your insides.
No,
it's completely.
Not even.
Yeah, boom,
Not
it's
even.
my. What's I say?
I think it's a
What she
food
said?
shake. I'm food shake, baby. I'm food shake, baby.
What's that she said as well?
Food shake, baby.
Yeah, it might be in the shade.
Nah.
That's it.
It's not that.
Let me cap it off. What's the whole cap? Let me cap it off and just say pause on the whole topic, just to make you feel comfortable.
Like that makes
So someone don't book me.
sick. Bathanda wena besiqhamuka nezinto ebheke eceleni bese.
Tell me it doesn't make sense. Maybe we can move on. Tell me it doesn't make sense.
Hey, I plead the fifth, dog.
There's no fifth like South Africa, but I see more states in one
Well, I still plead the fifth, nigga.
There's no any fifth in South Africa.
Fifth Amendment.
What's the Fifth Amendment?
I
in South
don't know if I
Africa?
can know what the fuck that is, but I'm pleading. I'm pleading it.
No, I'm gonna plead to all of Alapa Pazi. Ukuthi ba comment if you watch it, right? And if you're comfortable with your sexuality and masculinity, yeah. Me, I'm comfortable with my skin. I love me some ladies. You know, I'd never consider switching sides.
You
Never. But I will show you, I can't, have this conversation.
Conversations. I guess it's the whole conversation.
Yeah.
okay? That's cool.
Like I remember this one time, I was watching this show. This work on this gay dude, and they were like, "What's like?" I think it's about channel cuts or something. YouTube channels. Dude is like, "What's like the most awkward thing that's ever happened to you while you're having sex?" Dude is like, "Hey man, I feel like it's pretty obvious."
Go on.
They asked the gay guy, "It's like the most awkward thing that's happened to you during sex."
What did he say?
It's awkward, like it's obvious. Like lunch bar. It's pretty obvious.
No.
That's obvious.
And if you engage,
Yeah, say it.
like, what's saying? What you think?
Chocolate bugs?
Yeah.
Oh, no, chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Shit stays on the deck.
Hey, this is why you should never, ever. Actually, that's a perfect segue to our scenario, but we should.
See, man.
I see why it's a clever scenario. I think let's do the intro because today's scenario.
Oh, since I record.
Yeah, we are recording.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Sanbonani, welcome to episode 10. Finally. Yo, first episode 10. I'd like to welcome you on a brand new episode, guys. We are on episode 10. I'm your host. Eh? Hey, dog. I'm
not this, but I'm clapping to the camera.
Melebe bone vela. Wena ubukani?
She caught my eye.
Let me just on. What was that? I even lost my train of thought. Welcome to episode 10. I'm your host, Simi. I don't do this alone. I got my team. Igama lami nguSimthandile Mncube. Angihambi ngedwa bafethu. Ngihamba no nama co-host ami Zwelibanzi Sihle Chonco. Yeah, welcome to a new episode. Yeah, it's been some time. And yeah, man, we're back. And let's get right to it. So today's scenario is quite fucked up. I saw it on TikTok. I was like, something I want to pick your guys' brains on. So here's a scenario. What is the crime that you're willing to commit?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Based on one thing, though. After you committed, that crime can never be done ever again. So
like,
the crime that
I'm the crime killer.
Yeah.
Like once
you do the crime,
yeah,
the crime can't be like done ever again. Like Sihle, it's all for free.
That's a tricky one, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I thought? I thought rape, and then I was like, but wait a minute, first.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking like child molestation.
Yeah?
Child molestation.
Yeah.
But then
You'd have to.
I'm just gonna play it safe and say murder. He made for me. So yeah, that's my one.
Murder.
Murder.
Yours?
Yeah. Child
So you'd be good with killing someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it.
Guys,
like,
knowing the
about the pen such as whereas with that, the whole rape thing, I think with rape, you be she said like there and there, like emotion. So
it's a
and
never
even
ending
the whole, it's a never ending
trauma.
Yeah, like crime technically. It's like it's not just like with death, fine. Abantu abangaphandle like outside that affected, yes.
What
Sorry.
I'm thinking, it's like
But
it's like a fucked up thought. But what I'm thinking is, oh Jesus Christ, perfect.
Jesus, man.
No, it's like this scenario. Let's take it in the can. It's like, okay, someone can focus on the rape, right?
Yeah.
And then I can focus on the murder. And then you rape. Learn more to corner. To prolong something now, we get to suffer the guy and I did say, Jesus Christ. I said,
the thought of it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a fucked up. That's a fucked up talk.
But so basically, then there would just be no rape after that.
After that,
and no murder, When wins are nigga. Oh, actually, we don't know which wins are, man. What happened?
I said I'd take the murder, like.
No, that's my one. Yeah, I'm there. You know.
So mine is
if I take the murder, then it's gone.
Okay. Oh, so like it's just like CNC Avengers.
yeah.
So
You can't say any
like-
crime. Or maybe
So you chose?
Murder.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay, so
Because when I saw the video on TikTok, initially, I like the first thing that came to mind was rape, and then I was like, but hey man,
Because like the first thought is like the hard crimes. Our tabang is like kidnapping, or theft, robbery. Our tabang, you just want to like get rid of like the hard crimes.
The hard crimes, like the
ones
ones
serious.
Yeah.
But then, which whenever words.
But then, for the greater good, after that, no one has to suffer. In the whole
Someone's
world.
gonna suffer. Wait, no one's in. You're gonna suffer.
Okay, wait, I didn't think of that.
Because if you're not like a rapey type of person, like you're rapey, and it's like you have to do it.
So your crime, a crime is
Izophela
from
the time you do it.
From the time you do
so
it.
not like back in time.
No. It's in
No, like right after you do it,
So moving forward. I say.
Okay.
Also, does it get replaced by other crimes?
No,
It's just gone.
it's just
okay.
gone.
And another thing. I'm hoping Western moves. Okay, so we know what's the Simthandile, right?
Yeah,
What's a crime in South Africa is probably not a crime in Mexico.
yeah,
So it's just in relation to South African pet.
pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Well, okay, I see it's the whole world
Because
again.
like rape is rape worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
Rape in South Africa.
Yeah,
I feel like rape is a pandemic everywhere. So
No, because that's why I'm like, how can I put it? Yeah, we usually say rape is illegal worldwide, but go India it's not. Like you get married to the guy that rapes you.
I've heard of that actually.
Yeah. So you see, that's why I'm asking is
I've heard of that actually.
is where in the world is
Which
that crime?
Which is crazy because they say that you're the one who ruined the female, so you must basically now.
So I'm thinking about like different scenarios. You see,
I feel like the scenario just took a turn for the worst.
You actually made a valid point that I did not think of.
We're thinking crime in South Africa, but if you move me to a different part of the world, maybe it's not a crime.
But no, it is a crime.
It is a crime.
Ukuthi nje phela bathi-ke because wena emotionally taking shadana. But it would be acknowledged as a crime still.
Okay,
or morally
maybe
wrong,
that
rather. Morally wrong.
As okay, the morals part, okay, it's fine. It's you see, I've got.
Usanempendulo phela, usanempendulo. Ngoba yona yoza yona ngene yakho.
Yeah.
So it's a bit. Was ignorant.
Sure.
I want to say rape, but then I can't still. I don't think I'd be able to do that. So I'd probably, corruption. Giving a man, usually man is a whole man. After that, no more corruption.
Here's another question for the scenario. Another question for the scenario. Usuyenzile le crime wena.
Yeah.
Wenzakalani wena?
You do the time.
No, Pelangiti, you're taking one for the team, so we'll forgive you.
But is it if it's cutting a sneak, right? In cases where it's like existential, this divine intervention situations, as broadcast was bad. So if you got as uzozakwena wethu, ethi simi. Nali ithuba manje, I'm giving you like this opportunity ukuthi wenze into eyodwa ukuze iphele emhlabeni jikelele. Ngeke aye ku Newsroom Africa or whatever.
Just like yo.
Just be like, hey man,
blast on radio.
Man ngabulala, waphisha umuntu vele so kuzoba into yakho wedwa.
No, but like would say in this situation. Okay, so ngiyazi ngoba ngizaphi say it's the three of us because we couldn't also choose murder. So let's just say it's whoever just comes to the three of us, not the whole world. It's just do it. Nobody knows, but yeah. But we, the three that know,
we know.
It's like just like Avengers.
Yeah, okay. Still here. What happens when you do the crime?
You vanish, like
Shy corruption, yeah, cube.
And then you die, like you vanish, like
Fake your death or some shit.
Okay, which one is it? Do I die or do I vanish?
Vanish, fake your death, like Tupac. But yeah, I think my final answer is corruption. Corruption. I mean, if you think about the ripple effects it's gonna have. I mean, imagine.
I know.
Not having.
I get. Yeah, it's nice, whatever. Sengicabanga mina after if mase ngibulala umuntu uyeke mina ngizenjanike manje ngifanele ngibaleke ufanele ngifihle umzimba wakhe ngomgqiba somewhere.
That's all you, bro.
yeah, that's all you.
Ufanele ngithola like ihope ngeke ukhunjule umuntu.
That's
You know what I mean? Sifanele ngicabange manje ufanele ngenze kanjani lento le.
That's all you. But the thing is, do this. Okay, wait. Nah, nigga. Yeah, but you still have to. Somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb. So, if that's
good.
Listen. If that is ilento yakho that you're doing.
For the greater good.
If that's ilento yakho, if that's ilento yakho, the scenario yakho has to.
About you know, she's working into my credits. I'm
tapping out. It's a good, but
yeah.
what about my family?
What do you mean?
What happens to my family if I'm sacrificing for the greater good? Who sacrifices
The
for my
ripple,
family?
the ripple effect.
Ripple
dog,
effect.
is
Your
after that.
grandchildren are gonna benefit from what you did.
Who's to say anyone in my family lineage or line was gonna get murdered anyway?
Ask Peter Parker. That's what happened.
Who's to
him.
say? Wapayiza.
Wapayiza, umshawa Uncle Ben.
Wapayiza, phela mina.
Umshawa Uncle Ben. You see?
It's life.
Uba.
It's life.
Yeah, it's life. It happens, but I can only protect me and mine. The way that I was
Okay,
taught.
okay, fine.
Okay.
Then still, though, you still have to make a decision. Which crime?
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
crime?
tapping out.
Which
What do you mean
crime?
tapping out?
I'm not doing anything.
Nah.
No, you can't tap
I'm
out.
tapping out.
You have to do a crime.
Because now, like, ngapela, we have now. Each time an old lady,
Yeah.
you're just eliminating a corruption. You're not eliminating abantu trying to come after you for the money joint.
I'll be gone.
Each time an old lady,
They have no
dead.
money. They
Hey
have no
man,
money.
they've got like what? Well, hey, they've lived. It's
No, but as it's about saying, try to shit
For the
for the
greater
greater
good.
good. It's not when
No, fuck.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's
you
not.
thinking small picture.
I'm not,
Yeah.
no,
We
I'm thinking.
thinking-
No,
I'm
this is
thinking
like-
both small picture.
Shadow, like-
Small picture is fuck Hey, what has the world ever done for me? What sacrifice for them? Them motherfuckers. But still, yeah, if I have to
No,
if I had to
but
pick,
yeah.
a gun to my head type situation. Hey man, Mbula, I'm not picking.
You know, I'll choose
I
murder.
choose murder. Terrorism.
No, what the fuck, corruption.
I don't know, yo. Like something small though. Like lying. I'm sure somewhere in the
I
world.
gave this much, no. Not lying.
No, but like
Yes, but it's something. I'm a man, that's bad.
How-
Straight out. Straight out. Social kanjani sibari basikhanze
Imagine,
kwasiqaba
let
ba.
me give you a scenario. Imagine, right? Now you got it, years and then act like you. Mama, ooh, okay. You got it, but it's promises, can't you? It's funny. Now you got it, like, Mama, woo. Trailer.
no, but imagine.
Nomicleteli drawing ekudobele yona preschool.
It needs to be better.
No, but
It sucks.
Nah.
That's bad. It's straight out. It's bad. I am not.
No.
This is why we're spending fees on. Never go now. Chigisa lentole. For the school. It's ingane let's have kokoroshi now. Ukibani ngalo for kokoroshi now.
uyaletha nje uya
Nah, bro.
You know, scenario where if you go scans work by your girlfriend or whatever, babe, do I look fat in this? Bitch, yeah.
He looked like a rugby player.
unguzelani.
No, yeah,
Because they
no,
do
with
that,
Jay.
They do that.
They do that. Babe, do I look fat in this?
But
Like
listen,
white
no,
guys,
listen,
that's
listen,
necessary.
listen.
But I gotta take any fees of China about like usukla Spanin. We are born to be wrong.
But you can't say, you can't even say, I baby, who wrong? What do where do pay deal? I know back to him.
Yeah, but maybe this
Yeah, back to
So don't do that. Nah, it's cool. Don't do that.
Okay, yeah. Kuba nisiya ngifuna iqeda amanga.
That's why you know.
Fuck.
No, but it's unfair because
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
No, I mean, I wish meaning I ain't. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Yeah.
I don't support it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
we don't support it though.
But you can do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Stop and
it's-
Yeah,
You're
you
not
can do
thinking
it.
for the greater good. Man.
Yeah.
That's for the greater good. So confused it was it.
Yeah, man. That was quite interesting. I think that's it for this week's scenario. Sing shy scenarios block man.
Scenario is blocked.
Yeah,
Like,
like
scenario.
no, like what's so like internet match. Before I used to think of them, but I'll
Oh, so you can
probably. But yeah, man. Moving on to the next topic. Congratulations to my Bogo guys. Round of applause. Thank you to the Boks for bringing it home. Any thoughts on the World Cup? All the controversy, like the teams, like the North. Basically,
The South is crazy as strong, no?
Yeah, because like I feel like Ilona.
Kodwa futhi ke nothi there were some refereeing decisions.
I mean, besides from the refereeing decisions, I just feel like people were trying to downplay what Springboks did.
Doing
The greatness yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
They do
the
that.
last time.
They do that.
Like
They
2019,
do that.
Bonile this year, England, like Ireland was being hyped up, France, Twani, home, y'all guys, and we just came through and we just.
Futhi if France didn't even make it in the semi-finals.
You get what I'm saying? So Kishwa 18.
Zinja.
So I'm really happy for Mapogopo because they always just trying to downplay what we did. You know, I feel like Winia last 2019 was even greater, bro, than this one. This one was a lot harder and tighter, but their last year I'm faced with shine England no. We clearly are the world champions. So I'm actually glad that the Boks won, especially with like all the like controversy and like European teams trying to downplay Africa and all that shit. It's just
Mahu was by the Adin. You know, it's just what they do.
Yeah.
It's always going to be umkhuba wabelungu and like the Western societies to try and like mawucabanga lento le yenza ukhari sibazi umbonambi saying uthe white cunt or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's always going to be like they were trying to like cast a dark shadow on the fact that we find it.
Yeah.
And for a while, that was the talking point more than the final. For like a good 4 days, 3-4 days in Ghana. As much as we were trying not to table
yeah, because they're trying to ban Mbonambi from playing in the final just for that. Only to find out that it's after Afrikaans.
Only to find out what he technically didn't even play in the final.
Didn't even play in the
That's why I was fucked up.
So yeah, man, I'm really glad that the Boks won. Hopefully,
They had to.
Yeah, they had to win.
They had to.
I think it will be crazy because what I like is that development therapy is actually like really
like
good.
before we get
so,
the
yeah.
best, like interact case with the case.
Nah, who cares?
Casey and the rugby, no rugby gone. Casey
Guess.
gone again.
You know, as the benefits, the crazy thing about Leon Delay is the fact that Proteas are still playing, and who cares?
Nobody
And
cares.
the thing is, they're doing so well, bro. Proteas are doing so well, bro.
What happened?
Nah,
They always choke.
yeah, they always choke, but like they playing to win. I think.
Wait. Kwenzekani ngesikhathi sebanyana?
Guess.
Hayi, banyana nayo. Sayithanda impela but hayi.
I think they did anything.
I think Amapokopoko kuphela kwazi ucima load shedding. I don't think any other South African team unaleyo star power yokuthi kususpend ugesi.
But also props to New Zealand, my friends.
Yeah. That game was
Passing, yeah, was bad.
that game was.
Passing New Zealand in the
Yeah, in New Zealand, like
passing
Yeah.
New Zealand
and like futhi bahlezi they've got this natural ability of being able to mabengena into context, they're able to free their hands. They did board, which is actually one of the reasons why they're so good. And like defenses were struggling, bro. Like I'm glad we had people like Chase and Kobe and I know Curtly answer out wide because you won't about that depends on like how much last ditch tackles. But
what's that guy's name? The white guy, Lord Going Speed in South Africa.
Funny wait for Nika and jump in some shake 100 meters. Yeah, le ankle tap, yeah, no, that was yeah. Props to New Zealand. I think we won by luck, Lapa, honestly speaking. I mean, if you think about it, if Richie Moanga converted conversion, Boden Barrett scored a penalty in the last 5 minutes. That's a whole 5 points.
I'm gonna counter your point, Tiago, and say that it wasn't just very literally Yonki Pains are in like half of it you have to attribute it to luck. The fact that New Zealand, they finally, that was luck in the skill. The fact that, isn't niggas there like luck plays a lot.
Yeah.
A big part. But I will say, it wasn't just a combination of luck, but his skill set to
Heart.
Resilience, heart, like I want to say precision, and he solely based it on like it differentiates and how comes
The 7-1 split.
As much as they were, I feel like
Do you understand?
They were tired.
Do you understand, Uti, in rugby there isn't a rule that says you need to have this many forwards or that many backline players. We bench. But just because we were doing it, especially 7-1 splits, everybody was just like, no, this is against the rules of the game. And
so,
we're like,
but I'm countering like don't put like EWH on the lack.
no, it's okay.
It wasn't our
like
fault.
though,
They lost composure when Bekeja had a penalty out too. Was that our fault?
But like a bit of it is like though, like
A bit of it is like,
Bro, I will say this, bro. I will say this. For Richie Mwanga and for Jody Barrett to miss kicks in a rugby final, that's luck, bro. I'm like, those guys have got like over 90% kicking accuracy, dog.
But that's smart.
Guys, actually, entire nangiyabuza kwakho. Quite ngifunda khona ukuthi the referee angazi bekuyiphi penalty that he gave. It was meant to be a penalty. Why should before the penalty tie? It's not a penalty. But why did they? So
the penalty that we got wasn't supposed to be a penalty, apparently.
Why Bonude? First one, you say no, it's not a penalty. But why did they Kubege? So that's like though.
I'm paying me.
Yeah, that's
but
like,
it's not like majority of it isn't attributed to.
But that's like
I guess what you're saying is that it's not like we don't deserve it.
Yes,
no, but
we do.
I go back because I'm
I
not.
feel like listen,
those are the two best teams in the world.
I'm
listen.
Don't get me wrong. I'm piggy knows we were lucky.
Yeah.
I'm piggy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is luck did not have was not a determining factor of it.
There's a bit of luck there though.
I'm pig. But I'm pig. It definitely is, man.
Like
it definitely is.
But the first game
it's not the reason why we won the match.
Udana was there, but there was a bit of luck.
It's not the reason. Like I can even say, in composure New Zealand to actually miss a penalty out too. I can say that. In composure, who's composed. Because then how do you explain Pollard
coming in and never missed a kick?
Never missing a kick.
Never missed a kick throughout the entire tournament, bro. That's crazy.
Is that also lack of skill?
That is crazy.
Bit of
it's
both.
A bit of, exactly.
It's a bit of both.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
no,
you know what? I think this goes back to just. I've noticed this because this past few months in your face, my sports have been especially at the highest level, have been so good. But when you play sports at that level of rugby, it's the finest. It's like the little mistakes that make a huge difference. So I think
it's the same thing as show Collis as a totally yellow card. He was being naughty.
It's the little mistakes, man. Little mistakes that make a huge difference, especially at that level of rugby, because that's the highest level of rugby out there, dog. Even Leah tried that was disallowed, it's bad. Sloppiness, yeah. What was it? Knock on. Is that luck? No, it counted. No, the first one was disallowed. Oh. And then by try again after again. As like saying I attributed the fact that the first one was disallowed. That was luck. But also, the sloppiness here being New Zealand to captain was was it captain or I think it was a captain. Yeah, hold on. I think it was a captain. Yeah. I can't remember. So, despite my faith, the composure, my faith, the resilience, the heart, more than anything.
It's like
more than anything, it's bad. Babe phone win. Because what matters is not who deserved to win.
It's about
What
who won.
matters
It's who won. Obviously, it's who won, but I'm just saying. You see, I mean, they got it. Like, in history, it's penned down, it won't change.
Well, the West was raw dogging us.
Yeah.
Because Nama Awards,
In New Zealand,
There's only Eb and Elizabeth, good team.
good team of the land.
And kind of like predominantly, I think like maybe France and England.
Abang.
Our Tabaka Zanga Wingshono.
Labos Battle Pizza Steph made it was 28 tackles.
What again?
28 tackles.
We final.
Do you understand?
We finally-
Do you
we
understand how
finally paid.
exhausting that shit is? 28 tackles, dog. That's crazy, dog.
Basta.
But anyways.
Even the reunion rugby night, when you like good when I Fumela and Lea Shandis.
Yeah, no.
We squat as we knew. So I'm going to upload. We squat as we knew. Well,
Oh yeah, dog.
Because maybe they want to balak. It was more of a team effort. Or let's put it this way. I'm a Boks one because it was more of a team effort than these other teams that had individuals.
What does it say about the team if they're individual? Does that not say more about the team as a whole, which Konama individual, whereas a team?
No, but then you can understand that. Hey, it's like I'm a UEFA team of the years. I'm like the club is just UEFA Champions League. We Madrid and the Barcelona.
He's the GOAT.
And then guys are there, which you should just be more of.
The actual team that
yeah,
won the World
but
Cup.
let me put it this way.
It should actually be
It
should be team winning World Cup.
It doesn't work like never
It
worked
should.
like no,
It should. Because it makes no sense at all.
It
Why
doesn't.
the best team of your tournament is not the team of your tournament?
It's not.
We don't count individual greatness here. We count team great. Best team.
Best
team.
Personally,
Best
I'll
team.
make an argument
Best
for
team.
Henry Pollard to be that team one.
Best team,
Pollard.
not best player. Are we doing best player?
Yeah.
Were they doing it best player?
No, but
Were
it
they
was
doing
15.
it best player?
It was 15.
Were they doing it best player? Best
15.
individual player for each position,
Yes.
or were they doing best team?
Best individual player for
each position.
But it should be best team.
But yeah, man, shout out to the Boks for that.
I think I put it as the Boks are more of a team, so it's more of a unit. You just have to put the whole team. But then it's just like
No, man. Shout out to the Boks for that, man.
Umeli Satan. That's what you Umeli Satan. You have to see Umeli Satan. You don't know who's playing devil's advocate.
Oh, okay. Sing as a man.
They must learn to interpret this. Your English is very good, but yeah,
My English is actually
your
not
thinking capacity
not
is very
that
limited,
good.
comrade. It's very limited.
My English is actually not that good. It's quite horrible, actually.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that you're twang.
Yeah, it is.
It's just that you're twang.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, English is
Oh
good.
gosh. Moving on to the next topic. I know this one is going to be heated.
Only because I'm so being get. That's the only reason it's be heated. Only because it's being get. And it's on Mela no Bible to tackle that over the song tag. Fire topic.
So the
Fire
next
Nothing
topic.
tell him, no,
Fire
no.
topic.
next topic.
Fire topic. You will house yakule.
Do you
You will house yakule.
do you believe
Next song and I go.
do you
You
believe
will house yakule.
that the earth is round?
No, don't ask it like that. You found the look believe.
No, flat earth.
Funda issue jar. Don't try and make it fucking common sense. You funda lo shit to look balela.
Flat earth.
Yeah.
Do you believe that the earth is flat?
Uthini ke flat earth when? Uthini flat earth when?
I don't think it's what they're saying it is. I don't think it's a globe. For me personally, it doesn't make sense. Mabiti, we in a globe. Like that shit makes zero sense, bro. It makes like to me. And like I think the thing is when we're looking at this issue, we always try to look at it in a scientific way, whereas the people who are telling us are the scientists who are making up the shit. Like I feel like if we it makes no sense, bro. It makes zero sense, dog. It makes zero sense. So Mina, I'm not saying that the earth is flat. Firstly, I don't think we're on earth. I think we're in it. Because if we were on it, we'd fall off. It doesn't make zero sense whatsoever. But I think we in Earth on a flat surface. That's what I believe. Yeah. I believe we're in a sphere, Ebola, and we're on a flat surface. Yeah.
Okay, no. Kuba kuchaza ufuna ukuzwa vele reasoning yakho for ukusho lokho.
Why?
Why?
Wait, first, asiqale sizwe mina.
No,
like
he's always I mean,
like
but kunika isikhathi ukuthi ukhulume nawe and
okay.
uchaza ukuthi indaba.
Number one example is water. We all know that in order for water to stay in one place or to stay osingashkuti in the when it like still it needs a container, right? Amanzi mawathela kwindawo engena container azophuma ehamba. But mawathela kwindawo e container they're going to stay level. Am I wrong?
No.
Exactly. So
What?
what do you mean? What?
What do you mean exactly?
I said, am I wrong? You said no, and then I said exactly.
You sound like you just said something profound. Like exactly.
No, I didn't say anything profound.
proved you
You
wrong,
just
man.
thought I said something profound. But for me, apparently, I read on the internet they said that we have about.
Apparently, you read on the internet.
Okay.
Did
well,
you not read? Or
I did read it. I did read it. But
very, very,
no,
very
listen.
precise
Okay,
and
okay.
clear.
Can I finish talking then? Can I
Clear
finish
and
talking?
precise.
But according to stats, or according to the stat that I read, they said that we have about 37,000 billion. Is it billion liters of water? How is it being contained? Because we know that water does not stick on rock. So how is it staying in one place?
You done?
Yeah.
Man, before because when
Do you believe?
no.
Conspiracy theorist.
It's not a conspiracy. Okay,
Yeah,
that's not
You're not a conspiracy theorist.
You are.
Hey man, I'm not a conspiracy.
It's bad. You are. You believe that time is a social construct.
It is.
It is when it's all constructs its cars.
It is.
But anyways, no. That's not tangelize.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's not tangelize.
Niggas just making an excuse for always being late.
That's not tangelize.
Okay.
What do you say?
Fine.
What's your take on this?
Imagine. No.
Situation.
I just want to before you pendule.
Yeah.
Because what's your take?
I don't believe anything Usimi said. That's my take.
Yeah, but what's your take? Like flat Earth?
So do you believe what you're reading? Like
No, no.
Your answer is going to be true. I don't care.
No, man.
I don't care. Bring it on. Call me the rock. Bring it on. I don't care.
Never touched the guy, cheater.
Uzobuza.
Where I don't know, theory Spanish team.
Uzobuza, which okay.
Because the country's name gets bang.
Okay, now tengibuza.
Let's buy my sword.
Tengibuza. Ubuti. Right? Like, what do you believe? Like, won't say yes, me, just.
I don't agree with anything
Yeah.
Usimi said.
Yeah,
I
so-
mean, correct the same they say,
Which is?
around it.
Yeah.
And how you explain Amanzi is gravity.
Yeah.
What else did you say?
Okay, cool.
So gravity-
We're not,
No,
we're
okay,
not
no, man.
in the earth. We're on.
Okay, so how does gravity contain the water?
Nah, guys, man, okay. I okay. Singing Zulu to Tini. Okay, this is my belief, right? It's my belief. Because Nyauzwa and yeah. So this is it. It's flat, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was a ball, guys, the globe theory.
Mm-hmm.
Globe theory says we are ball moving in space at like whatever.
It's 18 miles. If I'm not
dog.
mistaken.
It's like millions, dog.
That's what they say. Well, that's what they say.
Dog.
Not 18. You're not even close. Who says that?
They say.
Dog.
See, you're in that way. I want to call
It's bad.
I want to see that I'm called 18.
I was wrong. You mean we see enjoy
18. You want to see that I'm called.
That's what they
It's
say.
bad.
Okay,
Shima, okay. Iman.
Sources.
Okay, Iman, okay. Trust me, bro.
That's what I said. That's what they said.
But this is my This is my argument against the globe theory, basically.
You can't trust Mrs. Ball's chutneys. Man. Your source there is not the right one. It's not the right one. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
This is globe Earth theory says this. Bola spinning in space at whatever 1,000 kilometers an hour, and then the sun is following us. Yes, or we following the sun.
One of those.
Yeah,
And
the sun is how many? Like 93,000 miles away, million miles away.
Many.
Yes, no, 93 million.
Many.
That one I know.
That's many.
Yeah, but it's there. But we won't need that. When look at the sunsets. There's no fucking ways you can tell me that shit is miles away. Yeah, but that's that one. But do you believe it's spinning energy? And on a globe, and then there's like the oceans, the water's just, I don't know, sticking on.
That's what I want to know. How is the
Like-
water? Because if
Okay, you see, the one thing that I always detest about books is there's this thing of your senses. With the whole globe Earth thing is more. I'm a senses I go back listen. I'm a senses I like you do not like motion da ula. Where's this motion?
You know
like,
what's crazy?
It's the motion. Like where's
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen Uzwili this excited for a topic. I've never. My name is Simthandile Mncube. Correct.
I'm done. But it's a flat earth. Konke lokhu is just some bullshit that ngicabanga my senses. But like okay, Mike. Sorry. Sing it great. You can see the Drakensberg from here, right? Drakensberg.
In Dab.
Yeah. How far is that?
Far.
So, where does the Earth bend?
curvature.
Where does it bend?
Where does the curvature?
It bends at whatever point, because the Earth is flat. This is all, we live on a flat plane. Let me put it that way, on a plane, not land. Because more now you can see Drakensberg, but if you stumble to Drakensberg, you can see at the top. So it obviously means if it was Yibuzuti, where would the bend be? Because at some point there has to be a bend of the curvature.
Two questions.
Of Mhlaba.
Who's ever fallen off the earth?
You can't fall off the edge of the earth.
You can't.
Huh?
Why not?
Because the earth is flat.
If it's flat, yeah, pay us somewhere.
Let me explain. So how it works is that I don't believe that Antarctica is a thing. I believe that Antarctica is the wall that's keeping the water inside the earth, and we in the middle. And Antarctica is the wall that's keeping the ocean from coming out. So we can't leave Earth. That's why I don't believe in the moon landing. Can't leave Earth, bro. Can't. No one has. You can't.
Yeah, true. Can't leave Earth.
You can't, bro. Why aren't we allowed to explore Antarctica? Why? Why aren't we allowed to explore Antarctica? And another thing,
they haven't gone back to the moon since.
And another thing,
so.
got to see Kuluma the other day. I'm a flight pet. Apparently. I'm a flight pet, man. Not
America, but other countries.
Which countries?
China's been there.
They haven't.
Recently.
They haven't. They haven't.
And Kaginjela, I'm sure. They haven't been there.
They haven't.
Even in Russia has been there.
Then haven't, man.
I'm not saying this is information.
They said
that they have, but they haven't.
Now, when was Biden footy called? Second jail. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm not arguing your point.
No, but we could even
point.
research it down. They haven't.
I'm not arguing.
They haven't.
I'm not arguing.
And another thing, it's the flight pads, it's bad. You can't tell me, if you want to travel from Australia to India, you first need to go all the way to Amsterdam and then back down again. But then if you look at the old map, that flight path is straight. It's straight from Amsterdam to India. I mean, it's straight from India, Australia, Amsterdam, India.
Okay.
But if you look at map layer globe, the flight path literally goes up, then back down again.
Okay, like, right. How far back does Lama theory go? Like, where do you guys draw the line?
What do you mean, where do you draw the line?
If Nitinina, Ukfunda, or books, they dali or what your senses or kolelo and much I need goes to my sources.
No, I'm okay.
Which is crazy because literally everything is a source, but whatever. How far back do these theories go? Like, kolelwa in like tectonic plates, no umhlaba bawuhlangene and then wahlukana. Like, how far back does the lack of believing in like science go?
Okay, the science. Okay, Imai, you're telling me that 3 years ago we had a virus, apparently, that was killing people, and the science was like, Jehovah, you'll be fine, you'll be saved.
Virus in a 90% recovery rate.
No.
We closed down schools. You said something about science.
Because you tell me again, how far back does Lama theory go? Since Nitinina and Nicole in the sciences or whatever that tells us umhlaba has been there. So it has figure into it. You go penny kolwayo, you go penny call.
Well, I can't say specifically how far back, because what I do is that I take the knowledge that I'm given and you bigger with common sense. And for me, like space travel does not make sense. You can't tell me that technology from 30 years ago has advanced so much, bro, but space technology has stayed the same to the point that we haven't made it back to the moon. Like that, like you can imagine, dog. 30 years ago, we didn't have smartphones. We didn't have all these things that we have. Every single other technology has advanced besides from space technology.
When's Elon Musk? The SpaceX? When's Elon
He's never made it to the moon.
What are they doing? The SpaceX?
He's never made it.
What are they doing with the SpaceX?
I don't know.
See, that's my thing. Whoa. See, that's my thing with Lama theory in Liao, right? With half theories.
Okay,
and tell me you know shit. You can't come to me with a half theory and then tell me you know shit. I'm sorry, the levels cool, man. I listen to booze. I mean,
it was
before Quebec. So in your brain, we Konama satellites out there flying in space, like millions of satellites, and now to be spending like this because remember, I'm just connecting the dots so you can see it for yourself. But if you don't believe it, it's fine. But
even telling those shows, we can flip it because now we have information about flat Earth.
Here's my thing.
No, listen. It's not even that. I'm not. It's bad. Listen. But I'm just like, it's easy as much as we've been told ABC, just do more like research. Then like not the satellites. They say Elon Musk. They say satellites. We're spinning at whatever 1,000 miles an hour or 1,000,000 miles an hour. These satellites are also doing the same thing. They never crash for 365 years. Mangama satellites about
millions, I assume.
That's the story. So, but okay. So these satellites that are out there are flying at the same time with the rotation of the Earth during space. As Shaiso, my asteroids lower that in space. Where's we lose? Fine. The stars. Every night you'll see like 3 stars. After this,
At
after
what-
this,
at what
after
point
this,
do I
Imran,
get
after
to-
this.
to reply.
Okay, fine.
That was ngiphendula.
Okay,
Ngingena emlonyeni. No, ngifuna ukwazi at one point ngifuna ukukhuluma uqede. I want to give you isikhathi ukuthi ukhuluma uqede. Because nami ngifuna mase ngikhuluma ningaloku ngingena emlonyeni
Ngiyakuzwa. It's just good see, like I was, as in, I don't want to be like, this is, I want you to be like, okay, maybe. Ustabangile wena, or do your own. I don't want to spoon feed you. Uzuti.
The earth is flat.
The earth is flat because Ute, no. I want you to be like, okay, stupid theory.
Or
Maybe
like this
then
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because listen, Angish Uti books. Listen, I couldn't read this. Couldn't without the knowledge, right? Like not Uti, like school is bad. No, but we need to realize doing propaganda to move it away from. Like, but think about it. See, your senses. I mean, I can see your senses.
You're so
Like,
excited.
like, think of it globe. It's in my class. We on there, but konongala, the earth is spinning. Kanjena, we're not falling off. We're not. Tati bolo leads on a moving car. Gegel chop in the same place.
Tati tennis ball in a mat, we spin, and tell me if the water is gonna stay put.
Okay, fine. We're done with this topic, guys.
How?
Stop.
No.
I haven't even said anything.
And also another thing, you know what I also believe in?
I feel like you guys are
No, wait.
more than this is
Before
not a
you
conversation.
We advocated for it more than you did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We'll see.
It's not a conversation. I
Before
hope
you
you
die.
I hope you realize.
Yeah,
that.
vet.
It's not a good. It's you guys telling me.
Yeah.
Check.
Start.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
and
We'll
the
see.
first assumption Indians are is that I'm going to go start again. Because repeatedly, nobody be like, just think for yourself. Antarctica, satellite, he boiling tennis the man, star, he boiling mutwe, star, the club dollar. So you can sound Mankulu to me. Because no star now, Tana.
That's why I was just like,
Star.
And you want to know what I also believe in? I believe that the earth is bigger than the sun and the moon. I believe that the earth, Emile, and the sun and the moon is rotating around the earth.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my friends. I don't really have much of an opinion on any of these things, right? Not because I'm guys against it. Well, I'm guys against it in a sense too.
But you haven't been like glued.
The extent and but I've also never seen anything that would convince me otherwise of what I've been told. Right? Guys against it, like the theory yakho yamanzi. Right?
36 billion.
So how far does the theoretical volume go to keep on kilamanzi lava inside?
Sorry?
How far high the height and the theoretical volume?
I don't know. I don't know how high it is specifically. The thing is, nobody is allowed to explore Antarctica. That's the problem. Nobody is allowed to explore.
My thing is, there are many things emhlabeni esingazazi. Esingeke futhi sazazi unless it's something that you're interested in and ufuna ukuzinikela ngesikhathi sakho ukuthi uyenze. So even lama theory now, I'm not 100% accuracy on lama theory because the information any delelayo the same way engiyithola that information is the exact same way that engiyithola ngale information.
That is true.
So who's to say who's about right man wrong? Because I could read something tomorrow engangitshela ukuthi umhlaba uround kanjani ngize kwento now ufike nento because very information as it is nje general rule of knowledge information you tell from someone now lawyer you tell from someone now lawyer you tell from somewhere and then they make theories and whatnot. So until I'm like closed minded to a point where if umuntu engeza mina engitshela ukuthi now information in flat earth theory ngeke ngihambe ngizibhekela mina but izinto engishoyo just do not make sense to me.
Our senses don't work.
They don't make sense to me. They do not make sense.
That's fine. It's fine.
You know, I could argue, because we were having this conversation with Sim, I could argue, has he researched the reasoning why if flight plans are the way that they are, to actually come up with a cogent argument? Flight plans, has he done the actual research to beggar why and these are to actually come back with like the argument is solid? He's like, nah. So I'm like, how do you know what you don't know if you don't actually do the actual research to find out? If all you can say or all you can argue with me now is that it doesn't make sense, but then you don't do the work to find out why it doesn't make sense.
But then I gave you a reason why. If you're flying,
no, it's not a reason.
No, listen.
It's not a reason.
Okay,
why? No.
No, and I'm giving.
Did you give me a reason?
Yes, I'm giving you a reason why it doesn't make sense, and it's common sense.
No.
Listen.
Oh, but when I asked Saturday. When I asked why, did you research why I'm a flight plans? What you know?
I didn't, man.
What you know? So now my point is, how are you going to argue your point and stand on it if you haven't done like
question? Can I ask you a question?
No, you cannot.
What was the reason for us vaccinating for COVID?
I don't know, my nigga.
But the thing is, but
what does that have to do with the flight plan?
The point is, they always have some scientific dumb explanation.
The cogent argument sent. We can't go from aeroplanes to COVID.
No, I'm just making an example on how something can be fabricated.
Let's try and add some modicum of your common sense to the topic that we're having. We can't go from aeroplanes to COVID. We cannot do that.
But you're not following what I'm saying.
No.
That's why we should.
Ngizwa mina ngifuna mina siyenze into yenze sense, right? Do the actual research. If you're gonna come at me with something, come at me with something.
I don't need to. I need to use my common sense. It's common sense, dog. You don't need to. You just need to apply.
There are actual reasons why things happen. The same way uresearchile wathola lokutholile is the exact same way. It wouldn't take you more than an hour or even 30 seconds to Google why I'm a flight plan, or just sticking on this one topic. I'm fully see Shama tangent. Just sticking on this one topic. There are reasons, possibly. I don't know. I'm not arguing for or against. I'm just saying, if uzoyenza into yenzi sees. I've been a conspiracy theorist, despite.
Where did you get?
Illuminatis, all those things. I did all those things.
I still believe in Illuminati.
I did all those things.
What things? Like how far did you go down the rabbit hole?
I was deep, my nigga.
Okay, but
I was deep. I was deep, my nigga. I was deep. Yes, I was deep. I was like, oh, Beyonce, no Jay-Z, man. I was deep in that thing. So my thing is, I used to do like hardcore research about dark web. What I used to, like deep. So for me, when you show it doesn't make sense because there's not actual full information behind it.
Can I
you tell me,
can I counter that?
Has you considered the fact that it could just be a capitalism at play that makes mood because they want to charge you more, they want to add more fuel, they want to just money? Has you considered that? The same way, also give like an Uber or a taxi, like you want in America with some taxi sometimes just from A to B. They're gonna be like A, B, C, D, and then but they know from A to B with 20 rand. But if you go Hambaganje, Giti, and then Giti, 50 rand or 100 rand.
But Lendo show.
And he was like, nah, he hasn't considered that. He actually was like, damn. Should you say hambile wacabanga man?
No, okay, look respond
to this thing.
Yama flight plans.
Okay.
I did say you might have a point, but it still doesn't discredit the fact that izinto sihle can be fabricated. That's why I was using leshandise COVID as an example. If you go ask Odokotela at the time why is he vaccinated, they would give you a scientific reason why. COVID vaccination it doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. Things can be fabricated. That's what I'm saying. But just to prove the reason why guy bring up your flight plan is because on the old map, it's a straight path. But if you follow the same path, it's not. It goes this way and that way, right? So in a sense, me showing you a flight plan in the straight map, it credits the flat earth theory more than it does the round earth thingamabob. But I feel like you get what I'm trying to say, is that even though when I started, I feel like with the governments, even nalokho nje sipara ukuthi benza ama 5 plans the way they do just to make money, is enough reason for us not to believe what they're saying, because they're hiding shit from us. They shit that they know that they're not telling us, shit that we see with our own eyes. Like for example, everybody could see COVID was just a fucking heavy ass flu. But because it's this daily as virus, we are out here, self-facilitator. Remember, it was still my mask, self-facilitator. And say self-facilitator. Yeah, I said self-facilitator. We'll play back. We'll play it back. But like, remember, Isakali COVID. That shit did not make sense, but because the government said it, people believed it. Social distancing, it did not make zero sense. But because
I can counter my point, right? The old map, the new map is foreign to me, so I'm going to address a new address. But I've addressed in terms of flight plans. I can even add an extra point is because at some point governments ahlangana and decided to stake claim on umoya in the open space. So sometimes certain countries relationships are right, so there are a million reasons I can use to counter Leo Shandisiago, right? And there's only one reason why you can't even bear like a solid argument when it's because you haven't actually gone and researched what I'm a flat
my
plane.
Solid argument is common sense.
No. It's common sense. Common sense is not so common.
It's common sense.
If your common sense was a solid argument, then I can just say it's because I wanted to. Common sense.
Common sense is understanding Uguti.
No, see,
gravity cannot keep water.
If we're arguing
in
facts,
even if we globe sparring. That's common sense, bro.
From airspace
common sense is that if the earth was round, we would fall off. That's common sense.
I can also counter my point out. That's the thing I understand. When I'm at peace, I get peace is bad. But what I'm saying is yonke into or into
see
anything ina
man
let me finish yonke into or izinto anything ina ke doesn't make sense zinempendulo zakhona esitshebezo niyaz challenge ni go ahead but have solid arguments behind solid can you argue common sense
with the flat earth? Yes.
No, just general.
It's common sense. It's common sense.
About the globe theory, yes.
We can't argue. We can't argue that this is a chip.
How can you
We can't argue that this is a chip, bro. We can't argue that this is a chip. It's common sense that it is a chip. We can't argue that this is a chip.
Be the argument
okay, can I?
If gets me
wena ngoda uzile ngathi
ubuza umuntu wrong because vele ngilabatha mandawonye
no, but the flat earth theory is common sense.
Just like globe theory is also common sense. Ingangena umuntu ethi globe theory is common sense. I'm not saying it's common sense to me.
How is it common sense?
I'm saying I'm not bafethu lalelani mina angizwa. Stop trying to push my agenda. I am not for, neither am I against. But I'm saying, you cannot convince umuntu something and then uveluthi common sense. Common sense.
I feel like it's because for me what I think is happening is because they're telling us all these things. Say buga, and we're like, no, but that doesn't
Fine.
make
Common
sense.
sense.
But because we're told as young kids,
Superman.
the earth is
Shouting-
round and all
shouting
of
doesn't
that,
make your argument.
we believe that.
Prove your common sense.
It's right here, dog. It's right in front of your eyes.
See.
This is a chair. Can we debate that this is a chair?
No.
Can we debate that this is a chair?
No, we
exactly.
cannot debate
Because
it's
what?
a chair.
It's common
We can't
sense.
debate what type of chair it is.
It's a chair.
Yeah. Okay, so get me now. I'm still stuck on this flight plan, mina. What's in the ningisa? You're looking down. But
No,
give me
you asked
that with a
about
flight
the
plan. Even with the
sense.
COVID, I can also counter and drag here COVID.
You can't. See,
Not to say, but
See,
not
okay,
to say
see.
I believe or I don't believe. I can just as much count and get to me now. The reason why Umhlaba was moving the way it was moving at the time is because they were dealing with knowledge about Betola on a daily basis. I can just counsel Ngokusho argument. When it's not as serious as they thought it was. Sekukanje.
But it's a man-made virus. It was made in the lab.
By umuntu oyedwa supposedly nakhona futhi I don't know. I don't know.
You believe
Let me show you ukuthi nifuna
okay, no,
that I don't want to believe. No, and you guys are pushing agendas onto me because nifuna give ama conspiracy theories njengani. I am not a conspiracy theorist, my dog. I am not a conspiracy theorist. If ufuna mina to believe whatever it is that you're saying to me, don't come at me with common sense, my nigga.
Okay, it's not.
Don't come at me
This
with
is not common sense.
Come at me with like, okay, now since told myself this man,
Okay.
I do.
Game on.
She said I can't give you.
Don't come at me with
Okay,
like, I know. It's just
See, this is not common sense. Right? This is not common sense. I'm sorry. It's not common sense, but yeah, it's not common sense. It will be common sense.
But I can't even finish the chain of thoughts without you guys.
No,
coming at this time. It's like, how you gonna want this fast? No, baby. So cool, me. So we really cool, man. Okay, so what is your
But this is what happened.
Ultimately, though, I do not believe in a flat earth until you guys can convince me. Otherwise,
Man, I'll show you evidence of that.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'll show you evidence of
You see what I'm saying?
I'll show you.
I can't finish. It thought yami. Niggas are getting gay. Why don't you just take her on a date, my nigga? So if you don't get into school,
I'm just on the keep.
why then die, man?
The keep.
I don't believe in the
Something's
flat
there.
earth theory
Often something's there.
until niggas at me with something tangible and concrete.
I'll show you.
Otherwise, I'm gonna stick to a school of thought and a cool
Okay.
When I was with the team.
Okay. Go to.
That was 4, though. That was
It's 1, 2. It's 2 hands.
That was 4. I guess immigrants is a social construct.
It is.
It's a social construct. 2 plus 2 is not 4, dog.
Not 4.
It's 2, dog. It's 22.
Yeah.
It's 2 by 2.
For real. But.
Time is a social construct.
Yeah,
Literally, everything.
Everything is a social construct.
It is a social contract
But.
that is agreed upon by society.
What's the Sophia Ngosebe?
I said Sophia Ngosebe. Sophia Ngosebe.
No, but. 7 wakho no 7 wakho no not fine.
Unless we're in different countries, we are fine.
Nah.
Unless we're in different countries,
Yabo la
we are fine.
bu data missing.
Happen on the research, I will look grab data what WhatsApp.
Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah. It's okay, man. What year is it, dog? Yeah, man.
No, it's on the 1st of October.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Like every 7 days, in class 7 year lento, so I had to stare.
Ibak, Ibak, how do you do this? I'm interested to know. Like, do you change it monthly, weekly?
No, as in I didn't know. I was saying 15 days, 10 days, but 9 days, and then it got to a days like download,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, go on.
and then, yeah, I'm like, nah, man. downloading the low motion because they said there's stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now, manje, it takes,
So
and it lasts like a couple of days. It dates.
So I got now the WhatsApp law.
No, it works. It's a social construct, as in it shouldn't be working because I'm Shaba and I'm Sancho, whatever today is. But because I'm back, my phone still works, WhatsApp works. I don't need the new
I
one.
didn't know that feature was triggered by time.
Remove it. What's this? Auto updates. We set it manually.
But you were saying
auto updates. I've never had auto updates on anything.
Yeah.
In my entire life.
Yeah.
This cat's I'm sure it's auto updated though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were saying.
Yeah? I'm not running away from anything.
From updating WhatsApp.
Hi, better. I'm better. But it's like there was a time in 2020, like abantu abalala embhedeni ewodwa would have to sit, one in the front, one in the back, in a car, and maybe open the windows. If you lived in a shack, about 5, you had to stay inside the whole house the whole day. It's an airborne disease, but you need still to keep inside. But anyways,
And doesn't a virus need a host?
there was a lot, but it's just about there we see like this, but it's funny you can't stuff ending. If the whole day yashisa slowly, but yeah.
I'll show you. We'll see. The thing is, I can't really like show you the evidence now because it's on my phone. But I have like quite a few stuff that like prove, and that what's in Ashkusi prove that the Earth is flat, but it proves that we're not being told or we're not being izinto that are happening on Earth or izinto that they found. It's not exactly how they're telling us.
I'm not arguing that. Never argued that. And guys in Pige, at no point in time have I ever said the holy man is honest or whatever. But just like and then how do we decide which popular to put?
Common sense.
Coming from a common sense perspective,
the Earth is spinning. It's common sense. The only thing that seems to be spinning is the Earth and the Moon. The sun and the moon.
The fact that the globe is an actual theory that is believed by Abanyaband literally means it is coming from a basis of common sense.
Oh, just came on basis of religion. There's a God. There's a Jesus. There's Judaism. There's Islam. I mean, it's the same religion 3 times, but
it's not the same religion.
It is.
It's not.
We're not going to go into that, but it is the same religion.
We can go
but
into it on the next episode. But
it's the same religions divided into 3.
No, it's not the same religion.
As a person, right? As a person, you decide what makes sense to you. And if it makes sense to you, then it makes sense to you. Don't expect it to make sense to Abanyaband. You know what I mean? Believe in flat theories, but it's perfectly fine. I think I don't believe in flat theory. I've actually done a bit of research on flat theory myself. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is daily show.
Because the senses are like, nah, man, these niggas are lying.
I'm telling you. Bro.
No, I'm not trying to issue. I don't want to be like.
I mean,
rich,
think about it, bro. We can't make it. We can't make it to the bottom of the ocean.
That's a bit of a stretch.
We can't make it to the bottom of the ocean.
You can't.
Yeah. We can't make it to the moon.
No. What's the ocean gonna flow?
No, I'm just saying is that like.
In terms of our knowledge of Izandla, that's already out there.
There could be so many things that exist.
Also, well-known fact. It is a well-known fact. The ocean asiyazi yonke into ekhona phakathi. So I'm trying to understand which like the argument yakho lapha.
we haven't explored Antarctica. We're not allowed to. Why?
But how do you tie that with the ocean?
Eh?
How do you tie that with the ocean?
Because Antarctica is the wall that keeps the ice wall is what keeps the ocean in. That's the container. That's what I was talking about. For example, another.
So what common sense yakho tells you ukuthi umhlaba is we contain.
Yeah.
Common sense yakho ikutshela lokho.
Yeah. If you think
ngaphansi khona
angizwa
ngaphansi khona
phansi kwani
phansi container.
a container. It's we surrounded by water.
Ngaphansi
So we're in the
container.
middle of the water.
Container. There's a wall. What's underneath?
It's probably rock or
Probably.
something like that. Yeah, I don't know. No, we haven't been to the bottom of the ocean, so we don't know.
There's so many holes in the argument saying I haven't really done the research into my counter.
And
not even to say in Pixar and but we're just having conversations.
Another
But
thing.
It's okay. Can I
Another
just
thing.
counter flat round Earth and then spoon me on it? Because
Yeah.
It's saying that big.
So
Say
yeah,
last points and then we'll
like
close the pod.
so, round Earth, globe. We're spinning at 90 whatever thousand kilometers per day, and the sun is also doing the same thing. With all the land, we've also got.
Isn't
all
the sun
planets.
still, apparently?
Oh,
We
in this
are-
galaxy.
Yeah. So we
So,
moving around the sun and
yeah,
the moon is
but
moving around us.
every 28 days, then the moon does this, the sun does this because of my high tides. Yeah, that's a secret up. I mean, just the eventually. Then we've got the satellites. Also at the same time, against the asteroids that are always just flying across. Because remember, we're flying, kanji, just flying. The water's sticking on.
Hey,
There's someone here. There's someone here. And we're just sticking on.
There's just so many scientific facts that just don't make common sense, bro.
Remember, as in I told you, same if you're curious about zonke lezi zinto lezi, abantu abaziyo, but the best place to actually understand these things come from a perspective of physics and mathematics.
I don't believe that either.
Umhlaba is just numbers.
I don't believe that either. And just to close off.
How do you know you don't believe it if you don't
Firstly, I believe in Jesus, right? And the Bible tells me that that we'll never know and that we'll never understand and that we can never comprehend even because we are not the ones who created it, right? So, personally, I think that there's just so many things that are happening on Earth that we are trying to explain or understand in the human perspective, whereas it's not even our role or our place to understand in the first place because there's a higher power.
I agree with you there.
There's a creator. There's
okay,
someone.
we are picking another point. I'm trying.
Like
already, I can see like a conflict in of flat Earth back and also issue much. So I'm trying to see who's we happy.
So what I'm trying to say is that ziningi izinto that we claim to have discovered that we don't understand, and then we make up my explanations with our own understanding and based on our own knowledge. And I think that ezinye izinto like especially with ezinye izinto ngiyakholwa us bad. Like there are some things that science explains and now we will be like that makes sense, right? But mangahamba manje
khona manje bengixele science.
Yeah, no, Zikona, no, I'm not saying that the entire science thing is fake. But Zikona is like, for example, even though CNI biology, but nobody can understand why your heart does what it does and what makes it beat and yonke learned and how does it, like, who the fuck gave life to the shit, to this piece of meat that into man so feel
just like there are theories for literally everything, including common sense.
Come on.
But that's my point.
Come on.
There's literally a theory for every.
So when I.
But closing, my thing, Nancy closing, like for both of you, especially got to Nike. Especially, here's my argument, my closing arguments. If if uthi ufuna ukwazi like more about the universe or umhlaba or whatever, you cannot then discredit other things without actually going into them and doing lezo zinto. You cannot say you don't believe in physics, but anything about physics or actually have done physics. That just doesn't make sense.
I've done physics.
So how to extend less high school like it?
Yeah.
Not beyond high school.
Yeah.
To actually understand what physics
Yeah.
So then how can you say you don't believe?
Because I don't believe the world was created with the Big Bang.
I'm not saying Muslim was created with the Big Bang. I mean, even if physics acknowledges the existence of a higher power, which is Unkulunkulu. So let's just get that in mind. My point is, how are you going to say ufuna ukwazi izinto but then ulimite knowledge yakho because you have these preconceived notions about what you believe or don't believe?
No, it's not.
Then you don't really want to understand umhlaba. What you want to do is reinforce what into ibonayo ekhanda lakho.
No, but then
because if you did want to understand umhlaba, you would actually research any and everything that is trying to explain whatever. You wouldn't just stick to.
Sihle.
You wouldn't just stick to.
Sihle.
You would not just stick to.
Sihle.
You would not just stick to our theories on the flat Earth. You would do a flat Earth. You would do round. You would do physics, maths. Don't. You wouldn't just. Because then what you're doing is you're reinforcing.
You're right.
You're
right,
reinforcing.
but
You're not trying to understand.
You're right.
You're reinforcing,
Yeah.
which is where there's a divide between me and Nani. It's because I'm not reinforcing anything. I'm not even trying to understand anything.
This thing.
No.
You're right.
No. Since
You're-
Mali, maybe closing point down. So you should now I show you.
Imagine.
No.
I told you that the earth is really like this.
We
That's
validly
the
point
issue.
down. We validly closing argument down.
Is
We
that not-
validly closing argument down.
Is that not me doing research?
We
That's my
validly
research
closing
though.
Our
argument
whole lives we've been told that
down.
the earth is
Imagine.
round.
Okay,
That's
fine.
valid.
But
That's
our life
valid.
experience
That was my closing
and our common
argument.
sense
That was my
makes
closing
us think
argument.
otherwise. But anyways, thank you for tuning in.
For tuning in.
We love
listening
you.
to this madness.
We love you. Please like, please subscribe. And yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a
Also,
friend
apologies
to tell their
and
girlfriends.
I'm always available to shoot the pod. Labantu engisebenza nabo badakwa babhema bayakhuza badlingane obafuna ubathola umuntu uzokutshela ukuthi unebhabhalazi. Mina I'm always available. The reason why the pod hasn't been shot in over 2, 3, 4 months ilaba bobabili. Ilaba abavimba impumelelo nenqubeko phambili. Mina ngihlezi ngifuna ukusebenza ngiyavenda loba ngijwayela ngapha. Ngihlezi ngifuna ukusebenza but le two touch your in. Not even. I'm touched ngoba anifuna ukusebenza. That's what touches me. Flat earth, I don't even care about that shit. I'm touched because anifuna ukusebenza. There's a big ass interview ofana ngabe science athini. Kuze kube manje with abantu who are pop. Kuze kube manje. That still hasn't been locked down. Kuze kube manje.
We're gonna do it.
That's what you got. You got that kind of nation child.
We're gonna do
Got that kind of nation child. Got that kind of nation child. So naba. Let's see let's go to ngisebenza nazo.
Angiphuzi.
Yeah.
Uzwela asigcina isikhathi. So definitely believe ukuthi uyaphuza.
How?
Together, span. So yeah, man. That was a lot.
Yeah, consider what.
Didn't see that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, please like, please subscribe, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friends to tell their girlfriends.
I mean my PJs my face.
that we back.
Man, I'm always willing to work. Even in my PJs, my nigga.
I just came from work.
Even in my PJs,
I
my
just
nigga.
came from work.
So,
Nah.
umgqibelo.
Nah.
Ngesonto.
Bengambe nayo nje umgqibelo.
Amsungifaka kuno.
Bengambe nawo ngomjisa. Bengambe nawo uyena futhi uthatha mseDubai. Kuthi uzothi ngomfaka kunothosa.
Ngoba kade
Yaphumula one time la sesiyashutha kwa uyena wathi unavailable.
One time. How many times have you been unavailable? Ninozweli.
Never, Spad.
Then why haven't we shooting?
Guys,
Off cam.
Ngoba samaqiniso.
Hayi.
Samaqiniso.
It's not that.
You can't handle the truth.